Hi bestie, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite girl here, IAMJESSFECHI, and I welcome you to another video. If it's your first time here, hi, my name is IAMJESSFECHI and I welcome you to my channel. Join this beautiful family by subscribing to my channel and also turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos. Like, you'll be the first to get a notification from me once a new video comes up on my channel. And if this is not your first time on my channel, thank you so much. Thank you, bestie, for always supporting me and for always watching my videos and also liking them. I really appreciate the love and I do not take it for granted. Honestly, I do not take it for granted. So you guys should not mind all this thing going on here. I just felt I wanted to wear a tube gown, and the tube gown was looking somehow. I was not liking the way it was looking, so I decided to just accessorize it with this necklace so my neck will not feel bare. Because I don't wear necklace like natural necklace, chain necklace, not natural necklace. Sorry about that. But anyways, that is not what this video is about, so scrap that. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about things that a lady in her 30s, things that I should have done better while in my, not even 30s, but from your 20s. You should do these things. You should know these things for yourself. You should do these things, and there are some that you shouldn't do at all. So let me not even dwell on telling you what the video is about. Let's just get right into the video. I will not say I feel regret about some decisions that I took in my 20s, and to be honest, some of those decisions, they are still they are still decisions I took my early 30s. Like, I feel regret 50%, and at the same time I don't feel regret 50% because some decisions we take that make us how will I put it, we'll learn lessons from them. I know that these decisions, if I had not done these things that I did, that the way I did them in my 20s, I definitely know that where I am today, not like I'm complaining, but where I am today would have been far better if I had not done those things, or if I had not taken those decisions. So the first one I'm going to be talking about is, honestly, you have to learn as a person to prioritize yourself first. Let it be yourself first and then others. I made a lot of mistakes in that aspect. Like, I prioritize people before me. Like, I sacrifice a lot of things for people before myself. See, I had friends that like, what is wrong with you? Why do you always want to please everybody else than yourself, other than yourself? I mean, and at times I don't even know the answers to give them, but I don't know why I love making everybody else happy, even if it means me being unhappy. I don't mind. That was what I've been doing until I realized that. I think I realized that this year, like this year, the beginning of this year, I realized that you've been doing a whole lot of things wrong. And when my friends were advising me on these things, I was angry because I felt, why are they stopping me from doing these things? Why are they stopping me from prioritizing others? So I'm trying to make others happy. I didn't know that they were doing it for my sake, because not like I've grown, not like I've gotten to the level I want to get to in life, but I would rather, like, money that I get that I'm to use for something for myself, I would rather give it out. I would rather give it to somebody else just to make that person happy, and then I will now start struggling to get the money back to do what I want to do. You guys understand what I mean? So learn to prioritize yourself. Like, let you come first in your life and everything that has to do with you. Let you come first. If you then any extra, be it in aspect of cash wise, be it in aspect of your time, then any extra, then you can give it to whoever that you want or whoever that asks for it. Like, if a friend tells you, okay, I want you to accompany me somewhere, and you know you've been working so hard, you've been working, and you need this time to rest, my dear, do not, I mean, do not even compromise it. Do not say, okay, let me just accompany him or her to where this person is going. Let me just go with them, even though you know you're tired and you need rest, because it's going to affect you. It is going to affect. It's just best to politely decline because your body needs this rest. You are not, you don't do things that you don't tell the person, okay, let me just go with this person so as not to get the person angry, so as not to get the person upset or sad. And whereas you going to that place, you are killing yourself because you need a lot of rest, and then you're not getting that rest because you want to use the time you're supposed to use in getting that rest to go with a friend to some place. So prioritizing yourself is very important. That cannot be overemphasized. I made a lot of mistake in that aspect. I will not even lie, a whole lot of mistake for years. And people that were advising me, I thought they were doing wrong. They were doing wrong. They were not supposed to tell me to prioritize myself. But I've come to realize that you come first. You come first. Because if if anything happens, you'll be left to yourself to sort it out yourself. So you come first. I made a lot of that error. For years, I kept making that same mistake. Like, I will not even, it hurts thinking about it. Like, it hurts, honestly, thinking about it, because I've always been prioritizing others. I've always been prioritizing others. I've always been about others than myself. I always want to see people happy. I always want to make sure that everybody around me is okay to an extent. And in the aspect that I overdid that was financial wise. I overdid that in financial wise. I will not want to go into details of this thing I'm saying here, like prioritizing yourself, because I can't even count. There are a whole lot of them. So where can I start from? So just I made so much of that mistake in the past. And it took me a long time to realize it. It took me so much long time to realize it. And so definitely it is important. Like I will not even lie, I am selfish right now. I am selfish right now. When it comes to me, my happiness, my peace of mind, everything that will make me a better person, like financial, emotionally, everything wise, I am very, very selfish now. When I'm done, I'm satisfied with myself, then any extra that is left, then I can dish it out to someone else. But right now, I have learned my lesson. Like, I have learned the lesson the hard way, and so I am selfish. So prioritizing yourself, it is very, very important. When people say you are selfish, accept that you are selfish. I do not mean prioritizing yourself by making others unhappy just so you can be happy. No, that is not what I mean. I'm being selfish. This selfishness I'm talking about is putting your happiness first, in the sense that you don't please others to displease yourself. You don't make others your number one priority in your life. I thought that is being selfless, but I realized that being selfless does not have to do with displease yourself to please others. Being selfless does not mean you have to put yourself in a discomforting position just to comfort others. It has nothing to do with that, and I learned the hard way. I'm saying these things based on the mistakes I made, and I just thought to share these things for those of you that are in my shoes and you're thinking that there's nothing you can do about it. There's still something you can do about it. You can start it now. You shouldn't say because I'm in my 30s then. And you being in your 20s does not mean these things I'm going to say does not apply to you. It applies to you as well. Having a plan for everything that you want to do is very, very important. Like, having a plan is key. You need to plan for a whole lot of things. Like, in fact, for everything in your life, you need to plan for it. You can even plan for what you eat in a day. A lot of houses do it. They plan for their meals for the day. You see them, there's a roster for every week what they are going to eat. So planning is key. If there is a goal that you want to achieve for the year, okay, let me use for example, okay, I want to save 500,000 for a year. You can't just say that and then expecting that it's going to work like that. You need to set it out how you're going to do it. Am I going to be doing 2,000 every day, or am I going to be doing 30,000 every month? Just so you can achieve that goal of 500,000 for a year. And by you setting a plan for it, will motivate you to want to achieve that your plan. Like it helps. It want to make you to achieve that your plan. And planning is not complete without not writing it down. Like when you plan, you don't plan in your head. You write it down. You set it out. Like you write it out. You write the things that you want to do, how you're going to achieve that thing that you have set to achieve, how you're going to do it. You need to plan, and planning requires you writing it down. Like a lot of things that I've said, okay, I'm going to do, but it's just in my head. I didn't write it down. And at the end, I didn't do them. But when you plan and you write them down, it will motivate you, like it will drive you to want to achieve that thing. And when you're planning, when you're writing it down, you should write how you will achieve what you want to achieve. It is very, very key. It is very, very key. You cannot just be living your life as the day goes by, like however we see it. Everything has to be planned. You need to plan. Though at times our plan does not go to how we plan them, what we plan to do, but which are some. But if it is goals that want to achieve, maybe in the aspect of your career, financially, and the likes, you need to plan. And you plan by writing it out and setting a goal for it. It's very, very necessary. It's very, very, very necessary. It's key. It helps you, it motivates you when you plan for something and you set a target, you set a goal for it. It motivates you to want to achieve that thing that you planned for. So it is very, very important that you plan as a person, because me, since I started planning, I started writing things down and how I want to achieve them. Those that I was not able to achieve, I got close to achieving them, and then maybe I set a target for it. I increased the time frame. I increase the time frame, I mean not target. I increase the time frame of when I set for it, and helps me to achieve it. So it is very important that you plan as a person. You need to cultivate that habit as a person, to plan, to learn to write things down. And in the area of planning as well, if you are the type of person that you have bucket list, I believe everybody have a bucket list or a wish list of things that they want to do, that they would like to do, experience, and the likes. It is very, very good that we all have that. You should have bucket list. You should have wish list. And if you're the type that is not, that does not have that, you really, 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 really need to. You need to have that. You need to write a wish list of things that you would like to do, places that you would like to explore. Either a wish list or a bucket list. We need to have that. And as well, it requires that you plan for it. A whole lot of us, we have bucket list, wish lists that we've never ticked any box out of. We've never ticked anyone because we've never done anyone. You won't start doing them when you're 50. You still need to start now. You need to start now. I'm guilty of this as well, but I'm making plans to start ticking my boxes. That is why a plan is also very important, because if it is something that you cannot just bring out money from your account at once to do, you need to plan. You need to plan for it and plan on how you're going to achieve it, how you're going to tick that box that I have done this. So planning is key. And if you're somebody that is not planning, that you've not you plan but in your head, you don't write it down, then start writing it down. And if you're somebody that does not plan for anything at all, please start planning. It is necessary. Start planning the goals that you have. Let them not just be in your head. Write them down and write how you are going to achieve them. It is very necessary. Wish list, bucket list, you need to plan for how you're going to achieve them as well. It is good that we do these things. They are very, very good. They are very, 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 very good and fun, exciting things for you to do. And you cannot be waiting to maybe when this happens. If it's something that has to do with money, maybe when I have big money. or maybe when something happens for you to do that. And such situations have never happened. So you have to make a conscious effort to tick your bucket list. We all should have bucket list and wish list of things that we would love to do. If you're the type that don't have any, please write down. Think of things that you would love to do. Think of places that you would love to go to. Think of so many things that you would have just, I want to experience this. I want to do this. I want to do that. It's a wish list. Mostly wish lists are adventurous things, and bucket lists as well are adventurous things and or foods or places like that that I would love to do. We should all have one. We should all have one. We should all experience it. And as well, we should not just have them for having sake. We should make conscious efforts of doing those things on our wish list and our bucket list. And that is by planning as well. And if I type that, if you eventually plan and then you finish all the one on your wish list or your bucket list, create another one. It's not when you are 50 before you start having fun. And having fun does not really have to do with just going to parties, going to restaurants to eat and the likes. Even going to some restaurant to eat might be among your wish list or your bucket list. But make sure you have a bucket list and ensure that you put in effort to do those things in your bucket list and wish list. Another thing that is essential in this is saving and investing. If you are the type that, like I said, that you cannot just wake up one morning and say, okay, I'm doing this thing that is on my wish list or my bucket list today, because maybe you don't have the funds to, if it requires money and a lot of it, you can save for it. You can save for it. There are a lot of saving platforms. The one I know is Piggyvest. You can save for it and save there. And in Piggyvest, you can even do a saving whereby you lock the saving. So even if you're saving in that, you're saving inside that, you can't withdraw it until the stipulated time that you wrote for it. And make a conscious effort that I'm going to save this amount to do for this. Saving is very important. If you don't want to use those platforms, you can simply buy a piggy bank and start saving inside of it. But I don't know if that is a very good one for me, because I'll just be tempted. One thing will just come up one day, I'll just be tempted to go and break that piggy bank and remove the money. So that is why I prefer the saving apps. So you can look for any one of those ones. Save your money. Saving is important. You can't simply say that you're too young to save. You're not too young to save. Neither are you too old to save. The same with investing. You're not too young to invest. You can invest in real estate. You can invest in crypto. You can invest in stock. A whole lot of things that you can invest in. These are mistakes that I made. I'm going to leave a card of a video here where I talked about the irrelevant things ladies look out for in a relationship. The last point I made reference to the stingy part. The last point I made, which is stingy part, I used a story about myself and the monies I was getting from the story I told. I'm just going to leave a card of it here, I think, so that you guys will go and watch that video. I got a lot of money then, but I was not saving them. Neither did I invest them. I was just squandering them, buying the latest clothes, buying the latest shoes, and the likes. Am I wearing those latest clothes today? No. Am I wearing those shoes today? No. I think the only thing I still have are the hairs. The bags, no. But if I had invested those monies, or if I had saved those money, or used them to even do something for myself, maybe start up a business or the likes, I would definitely not be where I am today. My bank account will definitely not be where it is today. It should be much, 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 much more bigger than that. So investing is key, and you don't need thousands, millions to invest. You can even start with stock. You can buy some stocks from some company. You can start with 5,000 to buy stock. You can start with 10,000 to buy stock, depending on the amount you have. So you don't need to wait when it's big. You don't need to say, I need to have a million before I can start investing. No, it has nothing to do with that. So investment is key. Investment is key. Make money work for you. And that is what investment is for. When you make money work for you. There are some stocks, there are some companies that pay dividend to their customers that buy their stocks. There are some companies that pay dividends every month, I think. And even the stocks that you buy, their prices will increase later, that you can resell if you want to. You bought at a lesser price, you sell it at a higher price. So it is very, very important for you to save, for you to invest as a young adult from your 20s, as far as you're 20 and above. And if you are the type that you're in your 30s and you don't have such, you don't have an investment, you don't have savings, it is not too late to start. You can start today. You can start saving from today. You can start investing with the little cash you have from today. It is not too late. It is very necessary that you invest. You have some investments as a young person. It is very necessary. It is also very necessary that you cultivate the habit of saving. I'm one person that honestly don't like making friends at first. I never liked making friends. Like those years, I had friends flocking around me, coming to my house and the likes. And at times they complain that you don't come to our house. Why don't you come to visit us? Like we always come to visit you. And I just blot out rudely that then if I don't come to your house, then stop coming to mine if it's a problem for you. Like I never liked going to people's house, even the people, because I honestly was seeing them as an inconvenience of why are they coming to my house? I don't like making friends then, but I realized late that you need friends in your life. Like you need people in your life. You need to have healthy relationship with people. You need to have good friendship with people. A loner is not a nice thing to do at all. I only have two friends in my life, two friends, all my life, two friends. And they are both married. I realized late, honestly, I realized late, like very late, that I need friends in my life. And I've started making conscious efforts to make friends with people. I know there are a lot of stories of bad friends going on around the internet these days. What friend did to this her friend, what blah 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 blah. But it is too good to have friends. If you do not try making friends, how are you going to get the good ones that will die for you? Really, like they are ready to do anything to make you happy. There are friends like that. I'm one person that I'm like that, but it is not hard for me to make that friend. Friendship is a very important aspect of our lives that we should learn to cultivate. Like it is very good for you to have friends. It is very essential for you to have friends. That cannot be overemphasized. I've experienced the loner life, and at times it doesn't bother me, and at times it does because there are some times I would just want to do a girl hangout, a girl trip, a girl that, but I don't have friends to do that. It is not a healthy thing at all. To be a loner is not healthy. It's not healthy. You need friends in your life. You need good relationship with people. Good relationship with people. It is necessary. We all need to have friends in our life. If you're a loner like me, you need to have friends in your life. Try and make conscious effort to start making friends with people, to start being friends with people. But if you meet one and you are just saying that this person way is shady, then you can give yourself a break by stop being with that person. Then look for another. And if you're the type that friends have done bad things to, that's why you don't have friends. You should just set your boundaries with your friends. That's just it. Having friends is a good thing. Because of a friend has done bad to you does not mean every other friend you're going to make will be like that. Just set a boundary. If that will make you happy, set a boundary. But having friends is important. And that is why it is also important that you attend events. Can never be overemphasized. You can't say, I'm an introvert. I don't like going out. Manna is not going to fall from heaven. There is a place that you set for yourself that you want to get to in life. You are not going to jump to that place. It's people that will help you get to that place. And how would you get to that place if you don't have friends? If you don't go out to network, to meet people? You can say I have God. Yes, very perfectly. Who have God has everything. But God will still use humans. We still use people to get you to wherever you are going to. And that is why friendship is important. That is why you need to attend events. I'm the kind of person that I don't even go to parties. Birthday party, whatever party, I don't. I think all my life I've only attended weddings. If I'm not exaggerating, I think like 5 times. Is it that I don't have people that get married? Of course I do. Like since I became a young adult. Can't say I'm an introvert. I don't. I used to be an introvert, but I have decided to make conscious effort to start going out. All the housework they do is we help. Wetin help me achieve? Nothing. There's even this site I got to know about, eventbrite.com, I think, or .ng. I'm going to leave a link on the screen for you guys to see. Or and also in the description box, I'll leave the link for you guys to check it out. You just need to register on the site and input your location. And it will show you events happening in your location. All you need to do is click that you want to attend the event, and a ticket will be sent to you for the event. If they are free events, most of the events on that site are free events. There you go. As well, when you go to the event, make a conscious effort that I'm here to network, to learn first of all, and then network, and then make friends. Even if it is not in your area of things that you love doing, just attend the event. Learning about a new thing is not wrong. It's not bad. It's not a bad thing to do at all. And even if it's okay, I will just go there to network. It is also not a bad thing. It does not mean that everybody that are there, that is their area. Some people just love to network. And as well, when you get there, don't say you want to start pressing your phone. Leave your phone. Your phone is always with you everywhere. So when you get back home, your phone will still be with you. You can always chat, press your phone there. Make a conscious effort to make friends there, to network with people there. You don't know where you are going to get help for what you need in your life. It might be that something that you have been looking for way to get. It might be in that one event that you will go for, that you will see somebody that will push your way to get that thing, that you might not even spend a dime to get it. So it is very necessary that you attend events. Like I've gotten a whole lot of tickets for events lined up that I want to attend, and I'm not going to miss any. So I advise you can start from there. And you will even be surprised. The more you attend events, you might even get invited to events that you didn't even register to go for. So it is very important that you attend events. Like it helps you to go out more. It helps you to meet people. It helps you to network with people. It also helps you to make friends. It is also not a bad idea for you to learn new skills. Like you need to cultivate the habit of learning new skills. You don't know where the billions is going to come from. You don't know where you're going to start making huge money from. It is good to learn things. It is good to take out time to learn a skill or two whenever you get the chance. There are a whole lot of free websites where you can learn things, and you can learn things for free. And there's some that you can learn for a token. You can simply start with the ones that you learn free from. It is the olden days that will say jack of all trade, master of none. In this age and time, there are jack of all trade, master of all. All you need to do is you learn, you try them out, and then see the one that brings in more money for you, and probably you face that one. Learning skills is very important, and that is why when you attend this event, it might not even be the event in the area of expertise that you know. You will just go and an idea based on what they are going to talk about. You might get one or two ideas from every sector. No skill is a waste. If I tell you guys skills that I've learned in this life, and the ones that I want to learn, coding is there, how to design a website is there, how to trade, there are so many of them that I want to learn. And I'm not saying I'm going to be using all of them to make money, but I just want to learn some for myself. And I might probably use them to make money as well. Who says I can't? Right now, I want to learn digital marketing. It is very good to learn skills. Don't say, I beg, I don't need it. You need it. You might not need it today, you might need it tomorrow. You might need it in the nearest future. And then you start thinking, oh my goodness, why did I not learn this thing then? If I had known. Skills is important to learn. Like it is very, very important to learn a new skill. Make a conscious effort of learning new skills. It will help you so much. It will help you so, so much. And I'm not saying you should learn them to practice everything. No. But it is always good to have an idea of this, to have an idea of that. No skill is ever a waste. Whether you paid money to learn it or you did not pay money to learn it, no skill is a waste. It will still come in handy one day. So learning a skill is very, very good. And attending a lot of these events that is on that site I told you, I mentioned to you people, is very, very good because there are events in a whole lot of aspect, entertainment, tech, fashion, a whole lot of things. I know so many skills. I've learned so many skills, and I'm still going to learn more. People will be wondering, where are you putting all this information? On this head. And some of those skills, I write them down. If I don't write it down, I type it on my computer and save it there. In case if I need it for tomorrow. Because you cannot be learning the skill and not making notes of it. There are some skills that I've learned and I've practiced, and there are some that I've not practiced. But I know definitely one day I'm going to practice them. Learning a new skill every time when you are free to is important. It's very good. It will do you a whole lot of good as a person. It might even be a skill in how to people listener, like how you listen to people, like how you talk to people, make conscious effort. There are a whole lot of skills. It might even be a skill that you will not make money with, but make a conscious effort to always try and learn new things. It helps. It helps a whole lot. And I'm going to leave this with you guys. It is important that you set boundaries. Boundaries with your friends. It is important that you set boundaries. It is also important that you do not please others and displease yourself. It will do you a whole lot of disservice. I've experienced this thing firsthand, so I know how it feels. Selflessness has nothing to do with pleasing others and displeasing yourself. It has nothing to do with making others happy while you're sad. You should come first. You should be your number one priority. People pleasers are the most disliked, and that's the truth, and that's the fact. Because the people will say she's doing too much, she's doing too much, he's doing too much. You just want people to like her, just want people to they love her. They are the ones that people are not loved. When you are the one that is blunt, you say it how it is. I can't do this, I can't do this. They love such people the more. So always put yourself first in whatever that you do. Always put yourself first. And I'm not saying you should then make others unhappy because you're trying to put yourself first, because you're trying to do you. No, that's hurting people. But when it concerns your happiness, if it is something that would not harm the other person, that would not cause the other person to be sad because you said this thing that you want me to do for you will make me feel this way, then please, with all pleasure, turn it down. And also learn to make friends. Learn to make friends. Cultivate an habit of making friends. If you go for an event, if no one approaches you, approach someone. That maybe you've looked at him or her facially and you feel that you can vibe with this person. Approach the person and start up a conversation. And from there, you see how it goes. These things are very important. These things are very important in our everyday life. if we really want to achieve so much in our lives, if we really want to get to that level that we've envisioned for ourselves, then all these things I've talked about are very, very, very important. Thank you so much, guys, for watching today's video. I hope you all enjoyed this video. And please, if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not, bestie. Join this beautiful family so that you're getting beautiful, beautiful, and inspiring contents like this. Thank you all so much. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye for now, bestie.